Now that the project's been fully assembled, we've got all of our joint work in there, it's time to start to present this well. So what we need to do now is move from this modelling stage. Up here you can see we're working in the modelling stage, and we need to start to move towards the render stage. So if I click on render there, this starts to give the project a little bit more character. We've got some lighting in there which casts shadows, and you can start to play around with these settings in order to personalize it and get it looking exactly how you want it to look. And you can do that up here, so you can muck around with the appearance there, and this one here, the scene setting. So if we go to scene setting, we've got a few options. First of all, we're sitting on this grey background at the moment. That's because we're in solid colour. So you can come through here and you can change the colour of the background to suit your style. Or you can click on environment here. Now under environment, what we can do is drop an image behind there. And if we go to our environment library, there's a couple of preset ones which sit on Fusion 360. Now some of these you'll be able to drop straight in. If they've got a little arrow here, it means that they need to be downloaded from the cloud, so you can click on those to download them. Let's use one of the ones that we've already got here. So let's say we want to drop our small table in the plaza. We're going to click, drag, and just drop that behind the project there. And as that loads, that will put the image of the plaza there, so it looks like the table sitting in there. Now at the moment, that doesn't look too convincing in terms of size and proportion, and we can come through and play with some of those settings. So under settings, we can play with the brightness, we can play with the focal length, so I can zoom in, I can zoom out to get that correct size, and we should be able to change the position there as well. So clicking on position, you can move that around and place that where you see best fit in terms of presenting the shadows and things like that. So you can play around with some of those settings. And when you're finished, you can hit close. Now it's probably worth noting as well that under environment, you can attach a custom environment. So if you, for example, wanted to put a small table in your bedroom, you had a section next to your bed where it was bare and empty, and you wanted to show where it is to sit, then you can take a photo of that area in your room, save that onto your computer, and then here you'll be able to search for that on your desktop and add that in and drop that behind. So you can play around with that if you like, for a couple of extra bonus points there for initiative.